Is it back up? Oh my lord. Oh dear, right. Oh my god. What a nightmare. Right, sorry everyone. Well, sorry to the people who are coming back. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I've got no idea. Just randomly the PlayStation said it was broadcasting, but the YouTube was not broadcasting. So apologies. Just as stuff was starting to happen as well. So people have pitted. Tom pitted. Dropped a little bit, has now resumed the lead of this race, just 4.7 seconds ahead of Oven. Okay, no, that makes sense because Oven has put in less fuel. So Oven's still in second, a bit closer to Tom, but given Tom's pace, he will potentially run out of Oven's life, even with Oven on the medium tyres, because Tom was all kinds of rapid. Chubb's up into third. He is now on a fresher set of hard tyres. Witchell in fourth has gotten by Pine. I don't know if he got by Pine on the pit stops. They've got roughly the same amount of fuel and have gone on the same tyres. Pine having to defend now from Ross. Oh, Ross just goes sailing on through actually. Ross on the medium tyres and Pine gets a bit of a wiggle coming out of turn one. Wiggly Pine, Wiggly Pine. Ross set in a purple sector. Please everybody re-like the stream because YouTube sucks and it screws us over there. Mattman has joined the chat. Hello Mattman. This race looks an absolute piece of me. Yeah, if you can handle the car, it's a handful, that's for damn sure. So Pine now in 6th after being passed by Ross. Panda in 7th has got a nice little gap to Graham in 8th, who is at a nice little recovery to be that high at the moment. Licol in 9th, fresh set of hard tyres on his car. Blue Flag in 10th has opted for another set of hard tyres on his pit stop. SBY back in the thick of it a little bit more now, after having a bit of a mare in his first stint, has now switched to hard tyres and will have to see hard. Oh my lord, he's smoking them already. Yeah, he'll have to run the hard tyres now for the rest of the race, as he has used up his allocation of mediums, as he almost dumps it, but manages to catch it. Pagani in P12 has now gone onto the medium tyres for now, as he hits the overtake button for the start finish straight. There's a 126. Oven has got a new fastest lap with a 126.5 at the moment, and Rom at the back for now on racing hard, so a new set of racing hards for Rom. So if we just have a look at Oven, so that fastest lap came on the previous lap. So Oven actually using these mediums to good effect for now to catch Tom, but will have to pit sooner, one has to believe. Witchell, 11 seconds off, quite possibly being caught by Chubbs? And Chubbs being caught by Ross? Oh my gosh, I'm being asked a question. Which is tougher to handle in your opinion, Joker, the F1500 or Super Formula? It makes no sense, but for me the Super Formula was harder. Nobby Norris back in the chat and says, go on Tom again. So Nobby is clearly a robot that just says the same thing. Hello Nobby. Yeah, a Super Formula for me just seemed way too twitchy. The F1500s, I think you can control it a little bit better until the turbo lag sort of kicks your ass. Right, so I think Witchell has got his act together and is dropping Chubbs now, who will have to defend very soon from Ross. Ross on the quicker set of tyres as well, and now using some of his overtake that he had saved in the first stint. So let's see. I'll stay on with these two guys because I don't really want to miss another overtake. I feel like it's going to be coming at some point. But not close enough this time round to get it done in turn one. Thought it might be. I thought that might be the point of the move, the point that the move would happen. But not this time. Chubb stays P4. Doing a good job on the hard tyres to fend off Ross for now. Turbo lag the F1500 like a boot in the arse from a horse. Personally I wouldn't know. So I'll have to take your word on that one, Derek. Yeah, it can be a bit vicious, but these Super Formulas, they're so twitchy and I think unless, for me on a pad, I can't modulate the throttle that well with just these little triggers, so that would bite me a lot. So, well, I don't think this move is going to happen actually anytime soon. Chubbs is doing a great job here of defending his P4. Hopefully I have not cursed him again. Ross deploying some overtake, and Chubbs also deploying a little of overtake for defending purposes. Here comes Ross. Ooh, pretty close. Thought he might have gone for it there, but opts against it this time round. Have a little look. Again, thinks better of it. Just quickly see what's going on behind here. Panda and Graham. Not close enough at the moment for Graham to make a move. And I think no one else is as close together as these two are. So again, we'll stay on board with these two for now. Oh my gosh, 17 laps down already. It's pretty quick when you're not racing and you're just watching. Ooh. Hearing some tyre squealing and Chubbs is smoking the tyres there. But Chubbs still has, I believe, the medium stint to go, so he will get the quicker tyre at some point, which I assume will be his next stint. As once again they come across the line. Ross ever catching in that slipstream. Now pulls out to the inside and goes for it. It goes quite deep. Is Chubbs going to come back at him? Looks like Chubbs is going to have a little... Yep. Chubbs is going on through. He's going to be on the inside for all of the turns. And goes on through. Covers off the inside line for those sweeping corners. Oh, gets a little bit bent out of shape, but manages to recover. Excellent racing between Chubbs and Ross here. Mon the Chubbs, which is a statement I will never usually say. Oh, I thought Ross was losing it there, but still pointing in the correct direction. I think another move will be coming along shortly. Pine in the background there, trying to make up some time on these guys. Ross has dropped off a little bit from Chubbs here, so I'll just quickly go through and see what's going on with some of the others. Panda and Graham still holding position as they were. There's Lee, Pagani, blue flag in the background. Pretty chill. Rom and SBY are a battle as well. Ooh, Rom very wide and SBY just riding the curb. Not a car you want to go on the curbs with. This super formula that gets all kinds of upset, and Rom's run wide, it seems. Stops the car. Oh, dirty tyres, Rom, dirty tyres. Oh dear. Oh dear. We'll leave that one. So, race leader Tom Smith now has a 6.8 second gap to Oven, whose tyre is dead. My God. Dead tyres, no fuel. Oven is taking it to the limit. But, has to be said, having a good run. Meanwhile, Ross has got by Chubbs. And Chubbs is 1.2 seconds off, so I'm assuming Chubbs has had an issue to let Ross through. I thought I had enough time to go through the field. Damn it, Chubbs. Alright, Oven comes in with no fuel, no tyres. We'll have to see where he comes out. So, oh, Chubbs is going to pit in. So Chubbs potentially going to go onto the medium tyres. Pine will move up a few spots. So there was SB1. Oh no, Rob made that mistake, didn't he? So at the moment, closest cars are Blue Flag and Pagianini. God, Chubbs all the way down to P11 at the moment. He's filled the car up. On his way out. Here comes SBY. Is SBY going to have the pace to get him? Not at the moment. So Chubbs comes out on hard tyres. Wait. He does know that he's got a set of mediums at his disposal. Okay. Whatever you want to do, Chubbs. Race leader pits, and Witchell currently in second will take over the lead of this race for now. Looking pretty decent on fuel for a few more laps. And tyres, to be quite honest. Gets it a little bit out of shape coming out of turn 1, but so far nice and clean. Pine now into second place as the two Ferrari painted cars pit. Now you see Tom Smith coming. Oh my gosh, camera coming out of the pits just ahead of Panda. Panda couldn't get him there. But these two on different strategies at the moment. And already you see Tom Smith just pulling away. What tyres is he on? Oh, Tom's on the mediums. I'm going to expect a new fastest lap in the next couple of laps at some point. So Oven back in 5th for now. Recall in 6th. Blue Flag and Ross 7th and 8th. Ross having just pitted on fresh hard tyres now. And after saving his overtake for the first stint, he's not got a lot left actually. Blue Flag is better on the overtake stakes. Lee Cole's got loads of overtake left. How much what's Tom got? Yeah, Tom's got most of his left, so he can now use that to light up the timesheets on these medium tyres. He's already catching Pine at a rate of knots. So Pine continues on. Jake 20 seconds up the road. Panda comes into the pits on his hard tyres. So there's, oh my lord, Jake, collect it, get it together mate. So Jake puts SBY a lap down. At the moment, Ron at the back still has not long pitted. Here comes Graham on Panda, but Panda will stay ahead as he's just come out of the pits. Alright, we've got Chubbs and Ross again. Both of these guys on the hard tyres. Alright. Witchell pits from the lead. Tom's gotten past Pine on track seemingly. Smashing the overtake button, he's going to resume the lead. 27.3. I'm expecting a quicker lap shortly. Pine also comes in. Oven is going to... Ooh, is Owen going to resume? Yep, he's just saw Owen go through there on Witchell. So Witchell not putting in as much fuel as some of the others on their pit stops. Give himself track position and a fighting chance of at least second here. 14 seconds behind leader T. Smith. So Witchell with, ooh, again just sliding that car out of the turns. But all over the back of Owen straight away on his outlap, smashing the overtake. Is he going to have a look? Ooh, my gosh, thinks better of it. Tries to take a wider line for a tyre exit. Down the hill they go. Oh my gosh. Oven dipping a tyre onto the grass there. Don't want to do that. But Jake on the medium tyres. So this will give him his best fighting chance with Oven on the hards. Just see what happens here on the run down to turn 1. So Oven with some defensive overtake deploy. Witchell not close enough, I think, in this time round. A couple of cars close together going on the start finish straight. I'll quickly check with that. That's Chubbs and Pine. Pine on the medium, so he's going to be very racy against Chubbs. Oh gosh, I think Witchell's alongside. Gonna go around the outside. Gets the move done. Whoo! brave move there. And just go back and yeah, Pine ahead of Chubbs now. So missed that move as we saw Witchell going around the outside of Oven. So 10 seconds for Pine to make up on Ross ahead of him. Ross on hard tyres, so we shall see. Chubbs is still going. Graham in 8th. Graham's having a good little recovery run after being at the back for quite a bit of the opening stint of this race. On the hard tyres, looks like he's got enough fuel to potentially do the 6 laps, so solid position at the moment for Graham. Blue flag in 9th. Ooh, 127 out of nowhere. Lee in 10th, Pagani 11th. Pretty much by him lonesome. And then Rom and SBY a little bit further back, and Tom, the race leader, hunting them down. Gonna try and put them a lap down. But as you see, Tom almost in the 125s with his fastest lap on the previous laps. 26.008. Still got plenty of overtake left to try and improve that and get into the 125s. We want to see it. No pressure, but we want to see it. So, Witchell 13.9 seconds behind. 26.1 from him on his last lap. Oh, 25.1 from Witchell. Well, I mean, I was saying Tom was almost in the 25s, but Witchell's almost in the 24s. That's a phenomenal lap. So, whew, it's a tall order, I think, with the amount of laps remaining, but that is some pace. Absolutely ridiculous. He's gapped Oven by 8 seconds already. Of course, different tyre strategies, but my god. Ross there in P4 with in the 129s, 28s. Pine behind him in the 27s and 26s. Could potentially see Pine catching Ross before this one is over. Panda last lap of 127.8. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything about Pine, and I think he's got enough space behind him to Chubbs to not have to worry about that. Chubbs, in the meantime, might have to have a little bit of a worry about Graham. Graham on the fresher hard tyres compared to Chubbs' more used hard tyres, so Graham potentially eyeing up a P7 before this one is over. And everybody else behind is pretty much got air between them and are not under threat for now. The gap between Tom and Witchell has come down a little bit more, but not by enough. Witchell did set another 25.9, but needs to go quicker if he's going to have a hope to take the win. But I think this one is going to be Tom's. He's been phenomenal this entire race since the start. Some crazy gappage at the start of the race just helped him no end. Witchell getting a heck of a punt compromised him at the very start in turn 1, but he's had a very good recovery race to so far sit in P2. Ain't over yet, anything can happen. 15 seconds back, that gap creation is redonkulous. His Oven, he's had a great little run this race so far. 8 seconds ahead of Ross, who, oh my god, I've just caught him at the end of a spin, and Pine goes on through. So Pine assisted in Ross dumping the car. I'm not sure what happened there, if it was a loss of traction or if he dipped some wheels into the dirt, but at the moment Ross is going to be under threat from Panda as well, I think, before this race is done, and depending on how long it takes for Ross to clean his tyres. Panda on the mediums, so Panda could potentially now be looking at overtaking Ross before this one is over. Pine almost 2 seconds ahead of Ross, so that one is probably done. Ross will have to defend now as he watches Pine drive away. A little bit further back, Chubbs still ahead of Graham at the moment. I think we'll have to keep an eye on the Ross Panda battle and the Chubbs Graham battle. Oh, Panda a little bit wide there. Don't want to get the tyres dirty. Gap coming down. Just have a quick check of overtake Panda with a little bit. So Panda and Ross, similar amounts of overtake boost remaining. Ross on his hard tyres, Panda on the mediums is going to be slaughtering them to try and catch up to the Ferrari. Gap now below a second. Panda uses some more boost to try and catch up. Chubbs and Graham in the... Oh, I think Ross has had a bad corner there as well, because Panda is now right on him. Ross having a bad exit there. So now the battle's on for P5. Oh, Panda running very wide, using all of the track there. Oh god! Ross very... Oh, it looked like Ross was very early on the brakes there and just stopping it on the racing line almost. Panda gives him a little, well, it was quite a nudge. So that's disadvantaged Panda there. See his tyres. His tyres are almost dead. Ross with a wiggle there, so now Ross is going to lose a bit of time now to Panda. As they come onto the start-finish straight, Panda already on the boost, right into the slipstream. Goes to the inside. Who's gonna flinch? Ross. Oh, Ross breaks early. Panda goes deep. No, that's it. That's going to be game over there. Panda's going to have dirty tyres now, and Chubbs and Graham are coming along. So, will Chubbs have a go at Panda? Chubbs on the hard tyres. The guys are pretty low on fuel. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to mess up in case Graham looks for an opportunity. Oh gosh. In the meantime, sorry, Tom's won the race. I apologise for missing that with like barely any tyre left, and Mitchell takes second. Oven's going to cross in third, so long as he doesn't make a mistake. And Pine will probably be fourth. I just want to go back to this Panda and Chubbs issue with a little side of Graham. Just looking at the map, yep, looks like Oven's come through the final turn fine, so Oven will take third and Pine will take fourth. Ross comes out of the final turn. He's alright now. Panda's gapped Chubbs, but Chubbs will stay ahead of Graham. Great little drive from Graham there to come home in 8th after some serious struggles at the beginning. Blue flag in 9th. Leacourt in 10th. Pagani will come home in 11th place. SBY has already finished. Pagani sends it into the wall. Can't say I blame him. It's the best place for these cars. And with SBY being a lap down and already finished, Rom will be the last man to cross the line sideways. So there you have it, a pretty dominant performance from T. Smith. Of course, we don't know how that would have panned out if Witchell had not been yeeted at turn 1, lap 1. But that recovery drive from Witchell shows that T. Smith and Witchell in the Super Formula cars could be an interesting watch for this season. Oven in a solid P3. Nice drive from him. Pine in 4th. Ross 5th. Manages to get away from Panda in their little scrap. Panda stays ahead of Chubbs, who almost made a late surge. Graham, fantastic little drive from him to finish P8 after some struggles. Blue flag in P9, Lee Cole in P10, Pagani P11, Rum and SBY round out the final order. So that was your GT1 for week 1 of this season. Thank you for joining me. Apologies once again for streaming issues. No idea what happened there. But yeah, I'm hoping that's, now that I fixed my headset issue, I'm hoping this streaming thing is not going to be an issue going forward. I think it's just been a glitch between YouTube and the PlayStation. So yes, thank you for joining me. It all goes again next week on Wednesday with the GT3 guys, and if I just check, GT3 will be Group 4 cars at Grand Valley South, so that's the Group 4 Aston Martin Vantage, and that'll be 3 races that night. So join us again Wednesday night at 8:30 in the evening for FTRL GT3. Thank you for joining me, and everybody have a good weekend. Goodbye.